Greetings everyone. So today I want to cover some tips and tricks that you can do with your Galaxy tablet. Okay, so to get to the tips and trick that I want to show you in this video, first you want to do is take your finger and hold it on a blank spot on the screen itself, which is going to pop up this new interface that you're looking at. You're going to see wallpaper and style, you're going to see widget, and then you're going to see settings. I want you to go over and click on settings. So the first thing on the list is the home screen layout. So if you click on that right there, you'll see that you can adjust the home screen layout by doing the home screen and app screen or just the home screen only. So you can choose those preferences and see what's best for you. The next one is the home screen grid. So if you click on that one, you'll see that you can choose the different grid style. So you'll have the 6x5, the 8x5, and the 10x5. And when you click on them, you're going to see that it changes. So you can have more icons on the screen when you choose those grid styles. And if you had additional screen, it will show you what those icons look like on each one of those screens. So now let's do the app screen grid. So on the app screen grid, now you're not looking at the home screen. This has nothing to do with the home screen. This is when you swipe up and you get to your apps. So with the app screen grid, you can adjust how many icons you want on each screen. So if you do the 8x5, or the 10x15, you'll notice that the icons are getting smaller and you can actually fit more on the screen. So that's going to be a preference thing too. It all depends on what you like. Next thing on the list, you'll see that it says add media page to home screen. Now, if I go back to the home screen and I swipe to the right, that's my media that it's talking about. So if I don't want that when I swipe to the right, all I have to do is uncheck that button. But I'm going to leave it on because I like it. But if you don't, then you can turn it off. The next setting says show app screen button on the home screen. You can turn it on and you can see what it looks like. So you can see at the bottom now I have this button down here. And if I click that, it's going to automatically take me to the apps. So I don't have to swipe up if I don't want to. So the next one says to lock home screen layout. So if I turn this on, that means nothing on the home screen can be moved. So if I try to remove this, for instance, if I click on remove, it's going to tell me that it cannot be removed. I cannot remove any apps. I cannot do anything because it locks out the settings. As you can see, I can't select, I can't remove, or I can't do any widget because everything is locked in on the home screen. Now, with that being locked, that means I can't add any new apps to the home screen because you can see it's grayed out. I'd have to turn off lock home screen layout in order to add new apps to the home screen. Now, the next one gives you the option to hide apps. Now, if you want to hide any apps, all you have to do is just click on this and then choose the apps that you want to hide. So if I decide to hide an app, it's going to show up on the left side and it won't be visible on the tablet itself. So that's your choice. I wouldn't see a reason for me to hide any apps. If I'm not using it, I would delete it. But the option is there if you need it. Now, on your apps, you also have the icon badge. Now, you normally see this on apps that has like a number. Like if you look at my Google group right here, it says 999 plus. If I don't want that number to be there, I will come back into the settings and then turn this off. Now, when I go back, you see the numbers disappear. So if you don't like that number on your apps, you can easily take it off by just choosing that setting. But if you like the number, you turn it on and it will show you the number of missed messages and all that stuff. The next one says swipe down for notification panel. You can open notification panel by swiping down anywhere on the home screen. So when you turn that on, that's what it's going to do. It doesn't matter where you swipe down. See, you can swipe down at the middle. You don't have to be at the top because normally you'd have to swipe from the top of the screen to get to that panel. But if you swipe down at the bottom of the screen, it's going to automatically just bring up the notification panel. But then turning on that feature can also have an adverse effect because you might not trying to get to the notification panel. You're just swiping down on your screen and then here it comes. So you can turn that off. That's what I would recommend. So on the home screen settings, like I say, you can choose your layout, how much icons you want on the screen. I would leave the media page on if you like to get to media stuff like I do. And if you click on it, it will give you an option to choose different apps. Right now I'm using Google Discovery, but I can choose from Samsung Free if I download that particular app. Then you have the option to choose the app button. You can lock your screen icon. You have the ability to add new apps on the home screen by choosing it on or off. And then you can hide your apps. You can hide the badge. You can swipe down anywhere for notification panel. And then you have the About home screen. If you click on that, it's going to show you the version that you're using for the one UI home. And then you have Contact Us. So if you click Contact Us, it's going to go in and give you the ability to get help from Samsung. So you have the community, you have error reporting, you got text chat, and then you got remote support. So there's help there if you need it. If we click the back button to get out of the home screen settings, then you have widgets. Of course, widgets are those little things you can put anywhere on any screen. So you have the available ones right now is the ones that you see here. So widgets come in handy because you can put inbox widget, you can put birthday widget, you can put a widget for your Amazon voice assistant, calendar, contacts, whatever you want to put. So whatever apps that you have installed, normally they're going to come with a widget. Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they might not. So from this list, you can see the amount of widget that you get based on the number on the right side. And then if you click the down arrow beside the app that has the widget, like this one has 4 widgets. So if you click on it, it's going to show you the different style of widget that you can choose from. Now, these are mock-up, these are not actual stuff on your calendar right now, like Emily's birthday, who knows who's Emily, and then you got lunch with a friend. So it's giving you an example. It's not saying that these are the things that's actually on your calendar. It'll update your calendar when you choose the widget with the actual information that you have. So like I say, you can go down the list and choose whatever widget you want to add to your home screen based on what's available. So let's go back out, and now we got wallpaper and style. If you click on wallpaper and style, it's going to give you a little bit of tweaking you can do here. So you have my wallpapers, and it'll show you the one that's available on the tablet. So you can choose any one of these and add them to the lock screen or the home screen, or you can add them to the home and lock screen. And then up here, it's just giving you a representation of what it looks like. And then if you have pictures in your gallery, you can choose those pictures and add them to the home screen if you want to. Next one down is the lock screen wallpaper services. So if you click on that one, it's going to give you some dynamic or Samsung global or none. So if you choose dynamic, it's going to actually do some dynamic things when you open your lock screen. I see it a lot on my Samsung Ultra Galaxy phone. And then you got the global ones. So if you choose the global, then you'll see it just do some things like this, some informational stuff. And that's what you'll see on your lock screen. Or you can just choose none. So there you go. Those are the lock screen settings that you can choose from. The next one down is the color palette. So you got all these different color palettes you can choose from. Change the color of the icons, and it gives you an example of what it looks like. So if you stroll across, you're going to see what changes. If you like different color schemes, then you can choose one of these. And last but not least, now this all depends on if the wallpaper support it, but you have the option to apply the dark mode to the wallpaper. Now, some of these wallpaper will never take advantage of this effect because if they're already dark, they can't get any darker, but you have the option to choose that if it's available. Okay, so now let's go back to the main settings screen, just like we're here. Now there's some information here that I want to point out to you. Now that little house on top is telling you that this is the home screen. Now you can choose different home screen if you want to. So if I wanted this to be the home screen, I would slide it over and then click the home button. And you see now it's highlighted. And this is telling me it's not highlighted. So yes, I want this to be the home screen. So you'll have different screens to choose from if you want them to be the home screen. Now, while you're here, you can actually get rid of some of these screens if you're not using them, and you can also add. Now, deleting the screen is not deleting the apps that's on that screen. You're just deleting shortcuts. You still have to swipe up and go to the app and do the uninstall to get rid of the app completely. And then when you're all done with that, you click the back button and you're back to your regular tablet screen. So now I can just swipe up, swipe down, look at my notification, all that good stuff. Okay, so those are the hands-on tips and tricks that I wanted to show you that you can do with your home screen on your Samsung Galaxy tablet. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I will have more hands-on tips coming soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss those. Thanks for taking the time for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.